For over 75 years, the EMD two-cycle medium-speed engine has been the power of choice for marine, drilling, and power generation markets. In 1930, the U.S. Navy approached EMD to develop a lighter, more powerful engine for a new fleet of diesel-electric submarines. This engine, the Winton 201, was the first marine application for the medium-speed two-stroke diesel engine. By the late 1930s, the EMD 567 series was introduced and eventually replaced the Winton 201. In 1942, the U.S. Navy again turned to EMD, this time to power the LSTs with the 567 engine. By 1945, EMD had delivered over 1,000 engines to power these famous boats. Today, the EMD 710 series continues to build on the time-tested features of these engines. Customers worldwide continue to choose the EMD two-cycle engine for its significant advantages in power, durability, and responsiveness that are unmatched in the industry. Building on the simple and efficient design of the two-cycle engine, EMD continues to respond and adapt to the changing requirements of its customers. Innovations and advancements in reliability, durability, maintainability, and emissions compliance set the benchmark for others to follow. Innovation, a hallmark of the EMD two-cycle engine, led to the development of the first welded 45-degree V crankcase. Our 100% hardened upper bore and precision honing provide the straightest, most durable liner available for use in marine and power generation applications. EMD pistons have a hardened top ring groove to ensure long life. No system is more robust than the EMD rocking-style system pin and carrier, combined with a controlled deflection connecting rod. The EMD two-cycle 710 engine is the most responsive in the world. With generator sets, testing proves our 5,000 horsepower 20-cylinder engine is able to accept full load in one step and recover speed in 2 seconds. Similar testing in marine applications has demonstrated acceleration from idle to full load in less than 11 seconds. By firing each cylinder once per revolution and benefiting from plentiful combustion air through our unique clutched turbocharger design, the 710 engine is unique in its ability to smoothly accept load at any engine speed and at a rate no other medium-speed engine in the world can match. The EMD two-cycle advantage has stood the test of time. With over 70,000 EMD engines produced, each system has been refined and enhanced to provide the most durable and highest-performing medium-speed diesel engine on the market today. All Tier 2 EMD engines utilize separate loop aftercooling. Three engine-driven oil pumps operate at significantly lower pressure, minimizing leaks and lowering initial costs. Electronically controlled unit injectors enable EMD to use low-pressure fuel lines, providing a simpler and safer system. EMD engines routinely operate for 30,000 hours between overhauls with no midlife overhaul. Handhold and top deck covers allow for quick access to power assemblies, rod bearings, and injection equipment. Pistons, rings, and liners can be inspected with one rotation of the engine, so customers can be confident knowing the exact condition of each component. In the event a power assembly does need to be changed, the operation can be completed in less than 4 hours with basic tools. In fixed-pitch propeller applications, the available power of a typical 4-cycle engine narrowly exceeds the load demand of the propeller in middle to upper engine speed range. This limited margin compromises vessel performance, operator confidence, and safety. Load variations due to changes in operating conditions risk increasing power demand into regions that can overload most 4-cycle engines. Only after the 4-cycle engine begins to build sufficient charge air pressure does its performance begin to improve. By comparison, the EMD 2-cycle engine provides a large margin of available power above the demand, allowing for superior responsiveness. In controllable pitch applications, the available power of a typical 4-cycle engine is limited to well below its continuous rating. 4-cycle engine manufacturers require limitation of available engine power to significant levels below their engine's continuous rating in order to protect against engine overload. This leaves the vessel owner and operator with the non-value-added cost of unusable power. By comparison, the additional power of the EMD 2-cycle engine is always available immediately without load rate limitations. The responsiveness and power capacity of the EMD 2-cycle engine allows operation at any point below the continuous rating, enabling it to accept virtually any pitch at any rate without overload, something most 4-cycle engine manufacturers cannot do. In pump applications, the performance characteristics of the 4-cycle engine present the equipment operator with significant challenges. This is because single-speed pump demands exceed the 4-cycle engine's continuous power capability, between 30 and 70% of its rated power. Operation in this region would overload the 4-cycle engine, confining it to very narrow speed ranges and significantly reducing productivity. A common workaround to address this problem is to use additional low-speed gearing. Though this workaround allows use of more of the 4-cycle engine's speed range, it results in a demand significantly lower than that of a single high-speed driveline. This translates into lower productivity and has a negative impact on capital investment, maintenance, service, and repair costs. With the EMD 2-cycle engine, no such challenges apply. Available power above typical 4-cycle engine capability allows for use across the entire speed range using the full power band, enabling simple, lower-cost drivelines that allow for continuously efficient, highly responsive, reliable operation. The entire family of 710 engines is certified for US EPA Tier 2, as well as IMO MARPOL Annex 6 Tier 1. We already surpass IMO Tier 2 requirements, which become effective in 2011. EMD is actively working on US EPA Tier 4 and IMO Tier 3 standards, which become effective in 2014. The EMD 2-cycle engine has responded well to the technologies required to meet these standards, and we expect to have smaller and more cost-effective solutions due to inherent advantages over 4-cycle engines. EMD also can boast ABS, BV, Lloyd's, DNV, and KR certification. The features that made the EMD 2-cycle engine the industry's choice for the past 75 years remain just as important today. Innovation, as well as advancements in reliability, durability, maintainability, and emissions compliance, set the benchmark for others to follow and place EMD squarely as the leader in marine and power generation applications. All the more reason why, today, naval architects design and build around EMD engines.